fucking annoyed.
Jaka's a dangerous man to play mystery hand.
Jaka likes to play big pots. Boivin betting 2x with queen high. I mean, we could see some fireworks here.
Got a warm hot noogie in the back massage.
Jack to the future! Pew, 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 pew.
All right, we're playing the 25K heads up today. I'm super pumped. I got second place in this event a couple years ago. I've worked with Kevin Rabichow, who is one of our JAKAcoaching coaches, and he's also one of the best heads up players in the world. I used to battle heads up like way back in the days, way before GTO solvers and all that stuff was a thing. I just love heads up. It's like one of the purest forms of poker where it's just about adapting to the guy across from you. So I'm pumped. Let's go get in here and see if we can make a deep run. Is this seat one?
Yes, C1. 104 C1.
Ah, we get a rematch. Hello, hello. It's very early in the match. I have a slight chip lead and we are super deep stacked, over 200 big blinds. My opponent 3x's it on the button to 1800. Now I've got ace king off in the big blind. I 3-bet to 7,000 and he 4-bets it back to 18,000. Now here's where I have a decision if I want to 4-bet all in or just call. The GTO play would definitely be just a 4-bet jam, but most humans aren't 4-betting as much as a solver suggests to do. So because I think he's not going to be 4-bet bluffing enough for me to jam 200 big blinds here, I elect to just call. Flop comes 3-3-10, which is quite dry. My opponent bets 13,000, I call. Turn comes the 2 of spade, which really doesn't change much. And now my opponent bets 37,000. As long as I respect my opponent to double barrel bluff at a decent frequency, I'm definitely going to be calling here. Essentially, he's repping hands like queens plus or some sort of 10 that's going to bet the turn and check back the river. And I'm really blocking aces and kings, which is a huge part of his value range here. So I call. River is a jack. I check. He goes all in for 75,800. Now this is a tough spot. I don't think he's going to keep value betting queens here. The 10 and the jack are pretty scary for a hand like queens because they're losing to aces, kings, 10s, jacks. I don't think he's value betting pocket queens here because I could easily hit a set of 10s, a set of jacks, and it's possible he could still think I have aces in my range. So I think his value hands are going to be stuff like pocket kings, pocket aces, pocket jacks, which I'm not sure if he 4-bets jacks every time his pre-flop, so I could discount that a little bit. And the only other thing I could think he might be value betting here is some sort of 3 if he had a hand like ace 3 or king 3 that he turned into a bluff pre-flop. But I am blocking some of those combos as well. So I think this is a close spot, but it's definitely a decent bluff catcher, especially versus a villain who is capable. And I played him heads up in the quarterfinals of the 25K heads up a couple years ago, and he definitely took some creative, aggressive lines. So I know he's capable and he's a studied opponent. So I decide to call, and he shows me the bad news. He's got 2 kings, and that's really unfortunate. I'm going to be quite short stacked now, very early into the match. It's a good thing I picked up a few pots before, so I'm not completely out of it, and I can still have a chance to fight back here. Lost ace king to king's hand early on where a hero called. So that put me short right at the beginning, and then it was basically a uphill battle the whole way. I actually won a lot of pots and was grinding back up. I feel like I played really good in all the single race pots, not so good in 2 big 3-bet pots. Gonna try to double check those and make sure I feel good about my post-flop play. We get to try again. This is the first year they're allowing you to re-enter. All right, let's get back in there strong tomorrow. All right, we got Antonio in the house over here. He's my nemesis at the Blackhawk and a friend, so it's a fun rivalry. We're over here studying, going through some charts, watching a heads up training video that I did with Kevin Rabichow. No fear, just straight into the heads up versus the monsters.
I feel good, man. To be honest, I don't feel that nervous.
Getting pumped, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir. Let's get him.
Yes, represent Colorado. Hell yeah.
This kid's gonna be a star.
Kevin. Me and Antonio were just watching your video. This 7? Cool. Hey.
I need to see your...
Hey Kevin, I'm playing the 25K heads up. Do you have any reads on this guy? Tell him to surrender now. Get us out here. I pick up queen of clubs and queen of diamonds, and I 3-bet pre-flop. My opponent calls, the flop comes, 2 of diamonds, jack of diamonds, 4 of hearts. I c-bet 7,500. He calls, the turn is the 10 of spades. I fire again for 24,000, and that is when things get interesting. My opponent suddenly moves all in. Now, in heads-up play, ranges are wide and players are willing to get aggressive with a lot more hands than they would in a full ring tournament. I make the call, he turns over jack of hearts and 9 of hearts for just top pair. The river is the 8 of hearts, and we drag a massive pot. I am in the big blind with 9 of hearts and 10 of diamonds. The button opens to 3,500. I call. The flop comes, king of diamonds, 10 of hearts, 6 of spades. I check. My opponent bets 2,000. I have second pair, so I make the call. The turn is the 5 of hearts. I check again. This time he sizes up to 9,000. I call once more. The river is the 2 of spades, a complete brick. I check, and now he fires 29,000. A lot of players talk themselves into folding here, but heads-up poker is very different from a full ring tournament. Players are opening wider, bluffing more often, and this runout leaves plenty of missed hands that feel forced to keep applying pressure. So I trust my read and make the call. My opponent tables ace of spades and 4 of hearts for ace high. And we pick off a huge bluff to extend the chip lead. All in. There's no 9s this time.
10 seconds.
We got a chance. Again, man. Good night. Good talking to you. Yeah.
All right, took down match number 1 against Zach. He ended up being someone who I have a lot of mutual friends with from back in Chicago. Yeah, it was a good match. He was super aggro. He was putting me in a lot of tough spots, which I liked. Yeah, happy with how I played. Had like 2 or 3 spots. I wasn't sure if I played right, so I documented those. I'm going to go to my room. I got 3 hours. So I'm going to do a little study. I'm going to lay down, do some exercise, maybe get some food, and yeah, just get back in here ready to crush round 2.
We bring you a mystery hand now. Jaka on the button. He made it 6,000 to go. Madangiev defending with the queen 5 and finding himself middle pair on a king high board.
Jaka's a dangerous man to play mystery hand because he used to be known as the toilet, and that means he plays some garbage hands.
I don't think the toilet is where we put our garbage. I think you're looking for shit hands. Randy is the term. So c-bet, check call.
I mean, Jaka, of course, can have some pretty strong hands, but once he checks the turn, I'm going to think the King X is quite unlikely for him.
Now, 4 to Broadway on board upon the arrival of the Jack.
So if Jaka is to bet here, he's saying he has the ace, occasionally the 9. I'm going to need to see the sizing. If it's on the bigger side, then it's most likely just the ace.
15,000.
20.
It's 20, huh? Sorry.
Just a bit of a guessing game here.
What are the ace X's that make sense? Madangiev wants to see it, and
Wow.
Jaka value bet Jackson 10s. I think Madangiev is going to be just as surprised as you, Randy, that he found that.
That is very impressive. He went with a sizing that says ace or nothing.
We keep on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing.
Pocket 4s, king 6 off. He has the pretty looking hand. I have the ugly one.
Moving along. We keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do.
That was fun battle. GG. We'll look the rest of the series. All right, we got to win one more, and we're gonna be in the money. It's so funny how different these matches are because my opponent in the last round was just like super hyper aggro, c-betting every hand, double and triple barreling every hand, and had to think about like how much wider I want to start calling. Whereas Verstoyan, he was playing a much more GTO frequencies, checking back a lot, but he is taking 3-bet spots and whatnot. So I had to question, should I flat like a GTO range because he knows what he's doing, but at the same time, he was playing so tight. I was thinking about overfolding on some of his spots. All right, I'm gonna go roughed up, gotta focus. Big match coming up tonight. See you guys in a couple hours.
I'm going to be out there the entire WSOP, and if you are a JAKAcoaching.com member on my training site, or even a member on my weekly newsletter at farazjaka.com, you're welcome to join the meetups we do in Vegas. This is a great way to connect with other players, with some of our coaches, and of course, I'll be giving out weekly poker tips, hand breakdowns, WSOP logistics, and travel hacks. So make sure you're on that newsletter. There's going to be a lot of value given out every week from now till the end of the World Series. So I'm waiting around for all the matches to finish to see who is going to be my opponent in the next round on the money bubble.
Uh-oh.
To my surprise, it's Tomas Boivin.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything.
Me and Tomas are actually super close friends. We've traveled together on tour for years, sharing Airbnbs with each other. He's also one of our coaches on JAKAcoaching, and we've done a ton of seminars together. We've talked endless strategy, but we've never actually played heads up against each other. When the JAKAcoaching community found out that we were going to be facing off, they were going crazy.
Mystery hand time here for Tomas Boivin as we throw the question marks in front of his cards. Faraz Jaka with the King 7, that much we know for sure. Jack 6-5 board here. Second 5 and a third diamond on the turn after it goes check, check. You see Jaka with that king high flush draw developing.
Yeah, and some restraint. The Jaka didn't c-bet that flop. He's been, c-bet heavy on his raises. Did make it 9K and then check back. I think we're likely going to see just a call here. So to say with the king of diamonds, he could get feisty, but in position here, wants to make sure he gets to that river. Didn't want to get some weird 3-bet scenario going on and have to fold.
Keeping things kosher with the flat. Another 18 into the pot, and now a king to make a hand the hard way for Jaka.
Oh my, 72?
So specific are the situations in which we invoke the 2x pot barrel.
I mean, 2x pot's kind of insane because it's a great bluff here because there's like no way Faraz has a 5 as played, right? So like, you're not really worried about that. And can anyone really call with a king or a jack? It's pretty tough. So, I mean, it'd be a great bluff here. Ah, queen deuce, yeah.
How do you pick between these two guys? I mean, boy, they work together too, right? They know each other's games super well. Like, this is going to be meta game central. They're going to get in each other's heads all day long, and then they're going to, like, release a masterclass course on JAKAcoaching.com.
Now I'm rooting for Faraz. I like them both, but I got to go for Faraz.
Back over to Boivin and Jaka. 4 would, of course, be the dynamite turn. And that's exactly what peels off the stub. I promise you, we don't script these matches, but every now and again, it feels like we do. High drama at the feature.
Jaka likes to play big pots. Boivin betting 2x with queen high. I mean, we could see some fireworks here.
Dropping Mentos into the Diet Coke. 7 high straight versus 7s and 4s.
I mean, Jaka with 61 big blinds, so it's going to be a little difficult to get it all in, but could see it happen.
Flat call, and maybe the king of hearts putting that backdoor flush out there is going to keep a lid on things even more so.
Yeah.
Oh, and now another one of these overbets from Boivin. Not 2x, but certainly big enough to leave Jaka with no choice but to either call or fold. The raise is out of the question.
Too much hand, though.
Yeah, and I'm not going to blame him for calling either of you. This is just the kind of bet sizing where he knows that sometimes it's a man trying to blast his way out. He's got the inferior flush draw on a king high monotone board. Wheel gutter and that ace come together for Boivin. 6 into 26.
Call.
Another oversized bet.
Jaka making the call here. These are significant chunks of his remaining stack, and that 3 of hearts doesn't pay him a visit.
Okay, he moves all in. Jaka with just a 6 of hearts, which is now just a bluff catcher. not really likely your opponent's betting for value with worse.
Well, how likely is it that your opponent is bluffing? Alcaraz clicks call. This match is over. The gravity of that not lost on him.
Gosh, imagine you play all day, 3 matches.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
This time he puts on the cape, but no heroism ensues.
Tomas, you got to go win now. Take it down, buddy. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I just feel like he won every single big pots. Like I just had something good I had to call with in a lot of them, and he ended up winning those pots. There's 2 big pots that I folded on the river, like made kind of a big fold. So I'm curious to see on the stream if he had it or not on there. That will probably define if he was just running better than me or if he actually got his bluffs through in those big pots. On to the next one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed right now. Probably the event I look forward to the most. Also one of the events I feel kind of the best in. And yeah, I don't know, there's something about this event that winning the Heads Up Championship just, I don't know, special to me. I'll be back next year with a vengeance. All right, GG me. I'm so annoyed, dude. Tomas Boivin, yeah. I really wanted to fucking win that. Oh, you coach? Yeah. Well, he's our JAKAcoaching coach. He's one of my super good friends. Duncan! I need a hug. I just fucking bubbled at Heads Up 25K.
Noogie. Warm hot noogie and a back massage. We got a warm hot noogie and a back massage. We got the Jacka being back and he needs the odds. We need a warm hot noogie and a back massage.
This guy's gonna get my spirits up.
You run nearly like God, but you're next to this man defies the odds. Shit, Tony La Tigre, but we know everyone goes where the Farah Jaka go.
Jack to the future!
They call him Flipper, we're flipping it up. I think we're caught in a flip when I'm feeling my cup. And now watch out, A-cup is feeling you up. I kind of apple doll when I know that it's rough.
Okay, so he's a mic dealer. He said he could get another one for $100.
I'll give you $100 right now. I need there to be good feelings about giving me a microphone.
All right, so we didn't actually lose it. I had it in my pocket.
What?
But I also have this $100 in my pocket too now. So welcome to the world of poker.
This is my first lesson.
I just stole this from Duncan. It's yours now. I don't know, Barry.
I mean, yeah, I won the last finance, so I'm good. I'm
gonna get out of here.
All right, bro.
Causing too much trouble. I hope you guys found this valuable. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button so you can know when I release my next video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.